happen to your author business if the platforms that you rely on to sell and share your books just disappeared tomorrow? I ask because it's actually something we're thinking about. Now, I know, while not all platforms may just disappear without warning, big unexpected changes can still happen. Social media platforms change hands overnight, algorithms can tank your reach, and retailers adjust payouts or just bury your books unless you pay to play. But don't worry, it's not all bad news. There is one thing out there that doesn't change if you don't want it to, and that's having a website that you actually own. It's sort of a non-negotiable these days that every author, whether traditionally published, self-published, or somewhere in between, have their own home on the internet. So I'm going to break down for you exactly why that is and show you how actually owning your online presence is what gives you real, long-term creative freedom. All right, kicking off with number one, and this is a big one, so I'll say it again. Your website is the only platform you truly control. Social media accounts can be suspended, retailers can change their terms, and entire platforms have been known to shut down and vanish. But your author website, that's yours. You control it. You decide how your brand looks, how readers discover your work, how you then communicate with those readers, and even what you sell and how you sell it. You can think of your website as an anchor. In a boat that's constantly rocking in the waves of a changing publishing industry, it's the one stable thing your author business can always rely on. Number two, author websites build professional credibility. Readers these days expect authors to have a website, but so do journalists, event organizers, bookstores, and collaborators. So when someone Googles your name, and trust me, they will, your website should be the definitive source of truth about who you are and what you write. Through your website, you can provide the most accurate information for things like your author bio, an up-to-date list of your books, contact information, and just have really consistent branding. And that means people no longer need to go searching for all of these pieces across different platforms and wonder which ones to trust. Number three, websites can dramatically improve your discoverability, and that's the name of the game when it comes to gaining new readers. Unlike social posts that disappear in hours, website content can actually work for you for years. When your site is optimized properly, it helps readers find you through search engines like Google or Bing, and also AI recommendation tools like ChatGPT or Gemini. This way, your website can rank for your name, your book titles, or even topics just related to your genre. That level of discoverability isn't something you can get from social media alone. Number four, your website turns casual interest into real connection. On social media, a follow doesn't equal a reader, a like doesn't equal loyalty. So your website is where those deeper, intentional relationships can form. It's where you can grow your email list, offer reader magnets or bonuses, share behind-the-scenes content, and really tell the story behind you and your books. Author websites aren't just informational, they're relational. Number five, and in my opinion, one of the biggest advantages, is direct sales. For those who may not know, you can actually sell your books through your website directly to readers. And when you do, you keep a higher percentage of each sale, can sell signed copies or merchandise, you can bundle digital or print books, create special offers without retailer restrictions, and also have the ability to collect customer data and contact information. With direct sales, your website is no longer just some digital business card. By implementing the right tools, it becomes a storefront, one that actually works for you and not some third-party platform. Number six, your website is often the first intentional impression a reader has of you. And what I mean by that is, outside of stumbling across you on social media or on Amazon, they're coming to your website specifically to learn more about you and your books. And you can take advantage of that by designing your website to make your impression the way you want to make it. That's achieved through creative control over things like color palette, typography, imagery, layout, and overall branding. Remember, a fantasy author, a thriller author, and a nonfiction author shouldn't all look the same online, but with other platforms and their restrictions, they kind of tend to. On your website, you get to call the shots of your first impression. Number seven, instead of juggling dozens of links across platforms, your website becomes the one link you can share everywhere to achieve just about everything. From that single destination, readers can do so many different things like learn more about you, explore or buy your books, sign up for your newsletter, or follow you on social media. One link to rule them all is simple, clean, powerful, and reader-friendly. And finally, number 8, your website future-proofs your author career. Publishing trends change, platforms evolve, and reader habits shift. Your own website gives you the ability to adapt not just with that landscape, but also with yourself as you grow. Your website can always be adjusted to accommodate new genres or pen names, courses or memberships, special offers and editions, and whatever direct-to-reader content you might like to share. Your website is great for helping you reach your current goals, absolutely, but it's also infrastructure for your future. Having an author website isn't about vanity or about doing what everyone else is doing. It's about ownership. It's about stability. It's about connection. So if you're serious about your writing career, your website isn't something to just get to someday. It's a strategic asset that supports everything else you do. Because when you own your website, you own your audience. And that is where real creative freedom begins. If you're looking to build or improve your author website, or maybe start selling books direct, check out The Bookshelf at thebookshelf.io. It's built specifically for authors who want all that ownership without all the complexity. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.